Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brady Organt. Alongside me, Nick Torres will be commentating your game today between Calvert Cardinals and Carroll Patriots.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Calvert Hall College High School and the Paul Angelo Russo Stadium at Kelly Field. Tonight's game is between the Carroll Patriots and your Calvert Hall Cardinals. Calvert Hall promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Thank you. Smoking and the consumption of alcohol is prohibited on the campus of the Calvert Hall College High School. We thank you for your cooperation. Fans, at this time, let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Carroll Patriots. Number 10, Jake Krieger. In goal, Ben Florio. Number 4, David Paderowski. Number 2, Stevie Luke. Number 6, Luke Strapelli. Number 8, Wyatt Moran. Number 7, Jordan Romado. Number 16, Hayden Gang. Number 1, Kyle Mikulchik. Number 11, Gavin Green. And number 15, Tyler Rosso. The Patriots head coach is Jim Fendrick. And now this is the starting lineup for your Calvert Hall Cardinals. Sophomore defender, number 1, Chris Link. Senior defender, number 3, Kyler Barnard. Junior defender, number 4, Dom Corona. Sophomore defender, number 9, Nick Long. Sophomore midfielder, number 10, Ben Bender. Sophomore forward, number 11, Sean Barwick. Junior midfielder, number 15, Cam Oren. Junior midfielder, number 18, Dylan Burris. Senior defender, number 28, Drew List. Sophomore midfielder, number 30, James Garfink. And in goal for the Cardinals, junior number 42, Spencer Nattens. The Cardinals head coach is Rich Zinkan. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise and remove your hats as we honor America and celebrate our freedom and those who protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
Once again, welcome to the stream. I'm Bree Organ,
And Nick Torres.
and we're about to start right here. Carroll will be defending the left-hand side in the first half. John Carroll defending the right-hand side. For the Cardinals, starting in goal, Spencer Nattens. Defenders, Chris Link, Kyler Barnard, Dom Corona, and Nick Long. Midfielders, Ben Bender, Cam Oren, Dylan Burris, and James Garfink. Drew List and Sean Barwick also in the lineup today.
And for the John Carroll Patriots, starting Jake Krieger, number 10. Ben Florio, goalkeeper. David Pajorowski, number 4. Stevie Lucha, number 2. Luke Strapelli, number 6. Wyatt Moran, number 8. Jordan Remetto, number 7. Hayden Gang, number 16. Kyle McCulkey, number 1. Gavin Green, number 11. And Tyler Rosso, number 15. And the game has started between the Calvert Cardinals and John Carroll Patriots.
Ball finds Spencer Nattens in the back. He swings it out to Drew List.
And it is Patriots ball. Patriots side throw. At the John Carroll have the field. Number 11 from Calvert Hall pressures.
Chris Link knocks it out. It'll be John Carroll's ball. Be a throw in.
Drew List bicycle kicks it out of the zone. And it will be a John Carroll ball again. It will be a side throw at the top of your screens. Long throw by the John Carroll player. It is received by Calvert Hall, which now turns into an offensive play. Number 15, Calvert Hall has a shot. It is a goal! It is a goal. Cam Oren, midfielder. He's a junior.
Camden Oren starts real quick. Cracks this game open. Only 2 minutes in. And Calvert Hall already has a 1-0 lead.
It is a great goal by Camden Oren. The way that Calvert Hall is passing and all their techniques and chemistry is a great factor in this game.
Calvert Hall's first opportunity, they net their first goal. John Carroll looking to bounce back here. Here's Gavin Green.
John Carroll with the counterattack, but they have to go back to their defensive side of the field. Ball comes out, and it will be a...
Nick Long throws it to Bender. Back to Nick. Dom Corona
Long
tries
shot.
to find Barwick. And it's headed back by the John Carroll defender. Now Carroll needs to clear again. Ball comes to Bender.
Sean Barwick pressuring the John Carroll player. Goes up. The ball is now taken by the Patriots. Using their defense to settle down. And it will be a throw-in for the Patriots.
Strapelli here to take the throw.
Great play by Camden.
Now Drew List with the ball in the back line. He swings it over to Kyler Barnard. Barnard has a lot of space to move here. And he hits it outside to Link.
It's a
Link has options. Link to Barwick. Barwick, he plays through for Burris, and is just beyond the reach of Dylan Burris. John Carroll's able to clear. Here's Gavin Green going against Nick Long.
it is now.
He tries to find Krieger, but just missed. And now Barnard with the ball on the left-hand wing for the Cardinals.
It is a through ball, but it is out. It will be a goal kick for the Patriots.
Actually going to be a throw-in.
It is a throw-in. It is a throw-in to the goalie, who handles the ball well. Passes to his defender, but we have some pressure by the Calvert Hall offense. And it will be a Calvert Hall ball. Throw-in. Quick throw-in. Passes between Nick Long.
Here's Oren. He whips it in.
Oh.
That was an absolute bullet. John Carroll was lucky to be there first. And that'll be a corner kick from Calvert Hall, their first one of the night. They've had a reoccurring theme of having a lot of corner kicks in the game. And they're going to be looking to capitalize on at least one of them.
It is a short pass with the corner.
Here's Bender.
Bender takes a shot, and the John Carroll goalie saves it. What a great save.
Saved by Floria. He holds the ball, looking for an option. Big punt.
Big punt by Ben Florio, their goalkeeper, and it's headed.
Here's Krieger. The ball's fought away from him. Dylan Burris now fighting two John Carroll defenders. And now the ball finds Garfink.
Calvert Hall carries the ball with a through pass. And it will be a throw-in for Calvert Hall again.
Here's Krieger. He plays up, but Drew List, the first one there. Oh, ball being fought. Now the ball finds Dylan Burris. Dylan Burris plays to Chris Link. Link whips it in, but too close to the goalie, and Barwick is unable to reach it.
The goalie saves it once again, and John Carroll still has a great opportunity to move up the field,
Here's
pass around.
Paderowski. He's going to look for options. He's challenged by Barwick, but gets it out in time. And now the ball is up in the air, being fought for by both teams. Stays in the air. Will it ever come down? Finally, possession is obtained by John Carroll.
They try to counterattack, making great moves and passes, but Calvert Hall recovers, using their defense and their goalie Spencer Naddens.
Spencer has options now. He plays it short to Corona. Corona tries the long ball, but it's headed away by Strapelli. And Nick Long will take the throw in for Calvert Hall. He finds Burris. Burris lays it off to Cam. Cam takes on two defenders, but it's taken away. And now Krieger has the ball.
It is intercepted. Oh, closely intercepted by Calvert Hall.
Remoto with the ball. He's fighting with Bender. He plays it back to Moran.
And it is a long pass. Drulis protects the ball with his body. And it will be a goal kick. Spencer Naddens with the goal kick. And it's a long goal kick. That reaches Cameron. Cameron with the ball.
Calvert Hall enters this game 8-5-1. Just came off from a devastating loss against Loyola 1-0. It was a really close game. And I bet the Cardinals wish it had gone the other way. But they're looking to bounce back here, and so far off to a good start. Already up 1-0, and we're only 9 minutes in the game.
Drew List with the kick, and it goes out. It is a throw-in for John Carroll.
Here's Krieger against Corona, and Nick Long helps him out. The ball is cleared by Carroll. Falls to Camden Oren. Oren drops it back to Drew List. Drew List to Bender. Bender back to List.
And List to Naddens.
Oh.
Oh, it is a close call.
Careless giveaway.
It is a close call.
That's going to be a
and it is
goal for John Carroll.
That was a defensive mistake by the Calvert Hall defense.
Scored by number 16, Hayden Gang.
Again, we are 10 minutes into the game, and Calvert Hall starts after the goal by John Carroll. Ben Bender touches the ball, and John Carroll recovers. Calvert Hall playing a very offensive game.
Mr. Clark is not happy. Here's Barnard. Barnard with a lot of space. He's going to take
Barnard
a
shoots,
shot.
and it is close, but it is not a goal. Great shot by Barnard, the defender. Again, Florio with the goal kick. It is a goal kick, which falls into Drew List. Now we would have Chris Link playing with the ball, and then it goes out. There's a John Carroll ball throw in. John Carroll gains possession. And
here's Gavin Green. He's got to play it to Gang. Oh, that was an arm. Got away with it.
Ring makes a challenge, and Drillis tries to clear the ball, and it will be another throw in by John Carroll.
Carroll defense looking to regroup. They need to get ball up the field, get some time, get some solid position.
And it looks like we have someone warming up, maybe for a sub. It is a through ball again. Dylan Burrows stops the ball.
A notable absence from the starting lineup tonight, Bobby Wells, the junior defender. He's been battling a concussion, and he should be able to play, so maybe coach just left him out as a precaution. We'll see him later tonight. Spencer Nans now to take a goal kick. He'll launch it down the field. The
Ball
reaches
Cam
the back
to
line.
Norin. And Dylan Burris.
Here's Cam. He's
It is a Calvert Hall ball. Throw in.
yeah, he just absolutely bodied Strapelli off that ball and really earned that throw in. A little lucky, no foul call.
Nick Long is going to throw the ball.
Ball gets to Burris. Burris against two.
It
and
is
that'll
a
be
corner
knocked out.
kick.
Corner for Calvert Hall.
And Bender will take the corner kick. Bender takes a kick. And his header!
Oh.
Oh! It is out. Header by Calvert Hall, and it will be a goal kick.
Substitution for the Hall. Checking in number 21, Ryan Facetta. He replaces Dylan Burris.
Facetta gonna replace Burris. Get some fresh legs in the forward spot.
We have 26 minutes remaining of the first half. And the score is John Carroll 1, Calvert Hall 1.
Cam hustles. Facetta's offsides, but the ball won't reach him anyway. Instead, it's going to be a Calvert Hall corner. They're going to pack the box once again. This is the third quarter in tonight.
Bender again with the ball.
Oh, it's the third.
Bender with the kick. It is headed by Calvert Hall again. And there will be a goal kick.
Florio takes a goal kick. He launches it down the field. Looks for Krieger, but Garfink clears it.
Chris Lincoln, Kyler Barnard follow the ball and defend the ball. It is a throw in by Calvert Hall, which reaches the toes of John Carroll's. It is the first foul of the game. It's a John Carroll ball, which is played quickly. Through ball that reaches. Gavin Green had the ball, but the opportunity is not there for John Carroll. Spencer Naddens, our goalie, number 42, again with the goal kick.
Calvert Hall without a single player near Spencer Naddens, so they're looking to get the ball in their offensive half and keep it there.
Dom Corona kicks the ball out. Clear set. Now Cameron with the ball and Bender.
This game's getting a little chippy. Both teams starting to shove. Guess the refs are going to let it be a little physical tonight. The tone is being set.
Number 6, Luke Strapelli with the throw in. It is a handball. Calvert Hall's ball. Dom Corona lets
Down with a high lob into the box. It's headed out by Carroll, but Garfink knocks it towards the goal, and it is cleared out for good this time. It's going to go out of bounds near the benches. Carroll throw in at midfield. Barnard with a quick throw in. He plays to Facetta. Facetta back to Barnard. And knocked out yet again by John Carroll.
throw in that goes to Bender. Plays back. Uses his body to play with the ball. And now we have a shot.
Well
It is
off.
over. Shot is wide, and we will have another goal kick with 22 minutes remaining in this half.
Still 1-1. John Carroll sub warming up on the bench.
Cam again with the ball. Runs with the ball across the field and tries to get a through ball, but there's not enough communication with his teammates.
Cleared by Patriots, but the ball reaches Carroll again. Drew List. He plays Garfink.
We're
Garfink plays
seeing
the Barnard.
some more pressure from John Carroll's offensive side.
I think they'd be pretty satisfied with their performance so far.
Definitely. They're trying to score again. We see 4 offenders in the box.
John Carroll definitely the underdog coming into this game, so they should feel blessed to be tied 1-1 right now with Carroll. Only 20 minutes in though, so probably won't stay that way. Gavin Green. Shot opportunity. Ooh.
This shot is wide.
Just wide.
Close from the far
Romato
goal.
was there to finish, but he got there just a second too late.
Definitely. It goes.
Carroll lucky to be tied still.
It goes away.
Sub for John Carroll.
I'm going to have to say
Vendetta and Zincan checking into the game.
that was a very good shot by John Carroll's Gavin Green. It came really near the far post and your screens.
2 sophomores, Garfink and Chris Link, both replaced. And Carroll with a couple more fresh legs on the field. Here's Nick Long.
This is the 3rd sub for Calvert
Ooh,
Hall.
risky ball. Corona lucky, and that is going to be...
Wake up, White!
We're going to have a corner kick by John Carroll. We see 5 people, 5 John Carroll players inside the box, 2 that join them outside the box. It is a corner kick, and Spencer now saves the ball. What a great save. Dives to his right hand.
Just a little update on Mr. Clark. He is even less happy than he was earlier. Here's Facetta. He's going to challenge.
Go ahead, Trev!
Trevor Sinkin pressuring, and
Here's Bender.
Bender recovers the ball.
Bender pushed off the ball. That's going to be a foul. Calvert with the dangerous free kick here.
It is foul. It'll be a free kick by
Nick Long looking to whip it in here.
Nick Long. Raises his hand, crosses. It is
A little too much distance on that one. It's cleared out by John Carroll, though, and Calvert will retain possession.
Spencer Hernandez has had a great game tonight, even though John Carroll hasn't had too many entries.
Unfortunate for the goal that was let up,
Yes.
but he couldn't really do much about it.
It's a throw-in, headed by Calvert Hall and recovered by John Carroll's goalie, Ben Florio. Again, it's a big punt. Get some distance on that, and it's now Corona with the ball.
Nick Long with the ball. He plays it to Corona. Corona looking for options. He tries to dribble. He stopped, but luckily able to drop it back to Nick. Here's Podrowski.
Drew List with the ball.
Gang and List going head-to-head for this ball. List comes out victorious. The ball is sent up by Calvert Hall. Little opportunity for the Hall.
It is an opportunity through ball.
Here's Facetta.
We have
Facetta
Trevor
looking for
Sinkin in the
options.
middle.
Oh, good move by
Great
Facetta.
play. It is a shot.
Shoots, but it falls right to the goalie. Great opportunity for the Hall, though. Signs of life. Mr. Clark is very unhappy. He has now left the booth.
It is a John Carroll ball. Throw in by Jay Krieger, number 10, John Carroll side. Long throw.
Headed out by
Which is-
Corona. It'll be another corner for John Carroll.
Second corner of the night by John Carroll, I believe.
Uh-huh. And almost scored on the first. Barred by a great save from Spencer Nattens. Looks like Mikulchik will take it for John Carroll. John Carroll, stacks up on the back of the box.
It's a good cross outside the box. It is headed out.
The ball
It
is
is very-
bouncing around in the box. Carroll fortunate to get it out.
It is cleared. Facetta, number 21, runs towards the ball to try and get an opportunity to score. As the backfield in John Carroll is wide open, there's only 2 defenders. Now 3 defenders coming back. There's a counter attack by Calvert Hall.
Oh. Looks like Vendetta tripped up there, and it'll be another dangerous free kick for Carroll Hall. I think. Looks like Barnard will take it, or Bender. Calvert Hall lines up on the 18. Barnard's going to look to get some height here on this cross.
Barnard gets across, some height. It is ahead.
Headed by Barwick, but just a little bit wide, a little bit too slow, and it'll trickle out for a John Carroll goal kick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have 14 minutes remaining in this half. Again, the score is Calvert Hall 1, John Carroll 1.
Substitution for the Hall. Checking in number 6, Andrew Greedy. His replaces Nick Long.
We have a substitution, 4th of the game.
That's number 5, Sagizi.
We apparently had a foul against Calvert Hall.
Mako Sagizi replaces Nick Long at right back.
Correction. Substitution for the Hall was number 5, Nico Sagizi. He replaces Nick Long.
It's a throw in by Calvert Hall. Mako tries to get away with the ball.
Corona
Dom
has the
Corona
ball
with
now.
the ball.
Relax.
Uses his chest to
He
control the
places
ball.
Sagizi
It
to
is
Trevor.
now Trevor Zinkan with the cross. And it will be a throw in for Calvert Hall.
Great one-touch action for the Hall there. And Calvert Hall really on John Carroll's neck. They're looking to net one right here. Just 13 minutes left in the half. And I don't think they want to go to halftime tied 1-1 with this squad. Here's Bender with a
And like we
shot.
said earlier, number 13, Bobby Wells, is back in the game, cleared from a concussion earlier. And we also have Owen Carroll. Number 29.
Florio gonna send this one long. Here's Krieger.
Dom Corona stops the ball.
Here's Strapelli.
Ball goes to the middle.
Krieger. He is thwarted by 3 separate Calvert Hall defenders.
Trevor with the ball, passes to Mako Sagisi, who then tries to pass it to Facetta. Doesn't succeed. It will be a John Carroll ball. It is a throw-in by Luke Strapelli. Hayden gains possession of the ball. And it will be a corner kick. Free kick. It is a free kick. It is a foul by Calvert Hall.
Mikulczyk going to take it again. Practically a corner kick, just a few yards up.
Mako and Facetta watch the short, and it is headed by Owen Carroll. There's 10 minutes remaining in this half. We have yet another substitution by Calvert Hall. Number 20, Jacob Brandt, midfielder. He's a junior. Who replaces number 11, Sean Barwick, a sophomore. Will be a throw-in by Trevor Zinkan. Long throw-in to Ryan Facetta. John Carroll regains possession of the ball and is fought by 3 Calvert Hall players. 4 now. Owen Carroll with the ball. Calvert Hall has been struggling with possession in the late part of this half. Will be a corner kick for John Carroll. Kyle Mikulczyk will take it. Corner on the top of the box. Gavin Green regains possession of the ball and plays to his defenders. Luke Strapelli, who tries to cross it inside the box. And Gavin Green tries to volley it, but it is way too high. It will be a corner kick again by Spencer Naddens.
Spencer sends it up towards midfield. Foul called on John Carroll.
18, Dylan Burris, right? Returning to the hole, number 18, Dylan Burris. Giving passes Ryan Facetta.
Dylan Burris back in the game. Ryan Facetta out. Dom Cronin going to take the free kick here. Calvert Hall lining up on the 18. He'll lob it in.
With a great kick, but it is safe.
Just a little too much power on it. Now John Carroll going to counter here. They have numbers.
Look at that. Dom Corona plays Mako Sagisi with Trevor Sinkan. Give and go by Mako and Trevor. What a great play. But John Carroll recovers.
Here's Gang.
Owen Carroll with a quick step in. Tries to take the ball away from Gang. Owen Carroll regains possession of the ball.
Really solid tackle there.
It'll be a corner kick.
Just
by John
6:30
Carroll.
left in the first half. And John Carroll with their third corner kick of the night. Yet again, Mikulczyk will take it for John Carroll. And they have been pretty threatening so far in this position.
John Carroll with some great kicks. Great positioning of the ball at the corner kick. Sometimes outside the box. Sometimes the far side of the box. This one's a short one. That tries to reach.
The ball is still in the box.
It tries to reach Tyler Rosso.
It's knocked out by Dylan Burris. It'll be a Carroll or a John Carroll throw-in.
We have Gavin Green. No, we have now
Taken by Krieger.
looks like Krieger. Tristan Morin with the ball. And Calvert Hall recovers. It is a foul.
Oh, that is such a shaky call from the ref there.
Calvert Hall regained.
Carroll was on a break, too.
Yes.
It's unfortunate, really.
They regained possession of the ball, so it should have been an advantage play. But the
And
ref saw it other ways, so
you
didn't
could tell that the ref didn't want to call that. He started calling it, and the whistle was blown, and he couldn't stop then. Mr. Clark did not agree with that. Seguizi now to Corona. Corona with space. He plays to Burris, who's now playing more of a midfielder role. Here's Gang. He's got numbers. He sends it through looking for Krieger, but
Spencer Nance.
too much power on it. Spencer Nance with the ball. He'll look to feed it out to someone in white.
Spencer Nance with a big punt that reaches way past over midfield.
Off the head of two John Carroll defenders.
Trevor Sinkin gets a great touch. And now we have
Zinkhead to Vendetta. Vendetta taking on a
Joey with
John
the
Carroll
cross.
defender.
Oh, it is a close call.
The ball stays in. Calvert Hall is still on the attack.
Ty Bernard with the cross, and it is headed out by the John Carroll Patriots. Will be a corner kick by Calvert Hall. We have 4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in this half. We see 3 subs.
We're seeing Barwick come back into the game.
This cross, short cross, the top of the box. John Carroll struggles to regain possession of the ball. Dom Corona passes the ball. It is crossed again. Recovered by John Carroll and cleared. It will be a throw in. Mr. Clark is devastated by the way this game is turning out. But there is still a lot of faith in our players.
Barwick just went 0 to 60 there. Came all the way back from his forward position to knock that ball away. Now Bobby Wells sends it up. It'll go
Bobby
out
Wells
bounds.
having a great game tonight despite his injuries. His past injuries. We have a little push from the back from Calvert Hall, but it is not called a foul. It is now called a foul. It's a free kick to the John Carroll Patriots. Looks like Kyle Mikulczyk will take this free kick. We have Tristan Moran at short and 5 players from the John Carroll Patriots in the box. Jordan Romero touches the ball, gives it to Gavin.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, John Carroll regains possession, almost regains possession of the ball in the box. Very dangerous play by Calvert Hall's defense. It's fouled by Calvert Hall. By James Garfink, the sophomore. And now we have free kick. Very, very close to the box. We have 3 defenders in the wall.
It's going to be taken by number 10, Jake Krieger. Oh, he tried a shot, but keyword tried. Spencer Nattens with the goal kick. But it finds no one, goes out of bounds. And now Moran with, nope, he hands it off to Strapelli, throws it in, finds Krieger. Krieger heads it on. It's cleared by Carroll. Not really. Moran back with the ball. He sends it to the corner. Dom Corona is going to body him out, but a foul's called on John Carroll, and it's going to be a free kick for the Hall.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this half is over. We will have a break. And the score is Calvert Hall 1, John Carroll 1.
Well, tough first half for the Hall. We're going to have Mr. Clark join us for a quick halftime show. He's going to give us a little analysis and his outtake of the first half for Calvert Hall.
We had some great shots.
Of course, we had that early goal for Calvert Hall in the second minute. And Calvert Hall is going to look to come out a little bit better in the second half. So we're going to have Mr. Clark join us for the halftime show. He'll give us a little insight.
We see both teams gathering in the corners. And again, we'll have Mr. Clark as our guest for the halftime show. Thank
Nick,
you
I'd
very
love to
much.
know your thoughts there on the first half.
Well, definitely, I think Calvert Hall had great possession, great attack chemistry, great defense, but John Carroll also defended very well. There was a lot of chemistry in between the two teams, but there was room for improvement for both. I think communication was a great factor in the game. What do you think, Mr. Clark?
I mean, we've talked all season long about the 3 factors of Calvert Hall soccer, the brand that we stand behind, that we play to, and I think none of it in the first half. Control the midfield. I think John Carroll absolutely controlled that half possession-wise, other than the first 5 minutes when Cam got that lefty ripper to get Calvert Hall up 1-0. It's like Calvert Hall stopped after the first 5-6 minutes,
Definitely,
almost
that's
like the
true.
Loyola game when Sadek scored in the first 2 minutes. He went out with a knee injury. It was like a totally different team. I think Calvert Hall's really done well in the back, with the exception of the mistake from Drew List, miscommunication there with Spencer Nattens.
Spencer
He had
Nattens.
nothing to do there. You can't blame Nattens. I think Nattens also has kept Calvert Hall, with the equalizer. John Carroll easily could be up 2-1
Yes.
with that lefty ripper that he saved lower left. I just think effort really is not there. I've watched every game Calvert Hall has played here at home and a couple on the road. I think it is safe to say that this is probably their worst first half in a game this season, and I think Coach Zinkhan's going to tell them that. I know we got a lot of guys injured, but I think Calvert Hall has to come out here in the first 10 minutes and dictate the pace of play. From the opening whistle, dictate the pace of play. They got to build from the back. They got to use guys like Barwick and Facetta to hold, build with guys from like Cam Oren and James Garfink, who's been playing really well. I know, both Jake Sadek, Trey Stallings out. We thought Bobby Wells was out. He came in midway through that first half. But I think Calvert Hall's got to build from the back. They got to distribute the ball to the wings like you were talking about in the first half.
Yes.
And, I mean, Vendetta had a beautiful ball in from this right corner
Yes.
that Barwick nearly got ahead
scored.
to.
Yes.
So, I mean, the chances are there. The soccer's there in flashes. They got to put a couple of minutes together, and I think they got to put 40 of them in the second half, where John Carroll could easily take one on the home field, and Calvert Hall would not obviously like that after the 1-0 devastating loss on Wednesday.
Definitely, definitely. Again, we had some great shots by both teams. Spencer Nance had great actions, diving, some diving balls, some grounds. Um, he had great saves. Ben Floro from the John Carroll Patriots also had great saves. Um, Calvert Hall had some nice shots. The game could perfectly be 3-2 right now. Cardinals winning, but there were some mistakes by the defense, by the offense, and they have to be improved in both sides. Um, I think Mr. Clark's analysis was very accurate, naming some players, um, and I guess we'll have to wait until the second half starts, which is in 8 minutes. Um, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
I'm back. Second half just starting up. And already John Carroll has the ball in the offensive half. Here's Moran. He throws it to Krieger. And Calvert dispossesses them and sends it up. Ooh. Almost reached Barwick. Once again alongside me, Nick Torres. And Calvert is tied up with John Carroll so far, 1-1. Second half just starting off. Mr. Clark still not happy. He is pretty displeased. He has a snow cone now though, so maybe he'll, nope, not saying that.
It was a foul by John Carroll, I believe number 13 or number 11.
Here's Corona. He sends it up. Barwick. And now Krieger for John Carroll has the ball around midfield. Calvert takes it back. Nick Benjamin in to start the second half at right back.
Shot is going to be taken again by Dominic Corona. Wow, what a pass. Kyler Barnard returns the ball to Dom Corona.
Also starting the second half, Andrew Guidi.
Spencer Nines recovers the ball. Very, very close call for Calvert Hall. We don't like those type of plays around our box. We certainly do not want to lose this game. More so at home. Nick Benjamin with the ball on the right side of the field. Top of your screens. Will be a Calvert Hall ball. Kicked out by Jordan Romero, number 7. Nick Benjamin dribbles with the ball. And again, it will be out. Nick Benjamin takes a throw in. Be thrown to his defender. Plays short. Again, back to Nick Benjamin. Little push from the back. It is a counterattack, 1v1. Only Spencer Nans, and it is recovered by Calvert Hall. What a great job. But again, John Carroll has the ball.
Clutch stop by Bobby Wells. He was the last line there and did a great job of stopping, I believe it was Gang. Yep, Hayden Gang from getting past him and getting a shot on goal.
It is a white shot by John Carroll, which results in a goal kick. 4 minutes into the half. Score is 1-1, second half of the game.
Yeah, despite what the scoreline has shown, Carroll's, they pretty much owned this game. I mean, John Carroll's definitely in it, but their goal was off, basically a miscue. So, Carroll needs to keep their confidence. Here's Barwick. He sends into the corner. Owen looked to get there first, but it's cleared out by a John Carroll defender. That'll be a throw in for Calvert Hall.
Just like that, our bilingual commentator is back.
Our almost trilingual commentator is back.
Nick Torres back. commentating along with Brady Organt. Ball goes out. It will be a goal kick for John Carroll. Our score is currently 1 Cardinals, 1 Patriots. 34 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the game.
Here's Barwick. Barwick
There's a
whips it
cross,
in.
Barwick.
Just a little
It is
too
bit
high.
long and too high.
Here's Guidi. Ball given to Calvert Hall. Another throw in. Right back to Guidi.
Long kick by the John Carroll goalie, which reaches past half field. Nick Benjamin.
Chance for Barwick.
Nick Benjamin plays the ball. Passes around with Garfink and Barwick. It is out. It will be a John Carroll ball. It's played by John Carroll. And it will be a foul by Calvert Hall. John Carroll ball. There's a cross. Reaches Nick Benjamin. Through the line, same sideline. It's cleared out. Weedy looks to switch.
Bandana lobs it over. Barwick. He's the first to the
Barwick
ball.
stops the ball.
Great hustle. Plays it back to Vendetta. Vendetta with a chance.
Vendetta
He shoots.
Shoots.
Saved by Florio.
What a great save by Florio. Great skills this goalkeeper has. Flexibility, agility, everything that it... And look at that power. Look at that kick.
That was pretty far.
Very powerful. He's a great goalie.
Here's Bender. Bender surrounded by 2 defenders and is knocked out by the John Carroll. So, Bender with a quick throw in. Kept in by Vendetta. Vendetta finds Ben Bender. He is dispossessed.
John
Now
Carroll
here's
has
Remetto.
possession of the ball.
Remetto still with the ball. They got new. It says he's number 6. But yeah, that's number 2. There is no number 2 on the roster, so maybe he like lost his jersey or something. Here's Owen. Oh, the ball always pulled down.
He is
That's going to be a
pulled down.
booking.
It'll be a yellow card. The player is clearly upset.
Number 15.
Tyler Rosso gets a yellow card for pulling a Calvert Hall player down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there are 29 minutes to go. The score again is 1-1.
Bender takes the kick. Oh. That thing probably came in at like 90 miles an hour. It just kept rising. With kind of a weird crossing technique, but almost got a goal.
What a
So
ball. We have a substitution for the Cardinals.
Facetta replacing Vendetta.
That
It's got
rhymes.
ring to it. Yeah.
Wow, what a great half we've seen this this half. In the 10 minutes that we have, there's been a lot of motion with the two teams. Very beautiful game. Good plays, defensive and offensive on both teams. Couple chances of goal, but again, no luck for neither of the teams. We've also had some counterattacks like this one that John Carroll's having right now. Nick Benjamin follows the ball, and it is a communication mistake with Benjamin. It is a foul. It will be a free kick. I believe Kyle McCulchick will take it. Takes a free kick. It is cleared out by Calvert Hall. Stops it with the chest. Luke Strapelli. We've seen.
Here's Mikulchik.
It is a
Ooh.
shot, and it is way too high up. We've seen a lot of plays by Luke Strapelli, by Kyle McCulchick, by Gang. Florio, the goalie, has been great this, not only this half, but the whole game. And Jay Krieger has also been a star in this game for John Carroll. John Carroll seems very, very offensive.
Here's
especially
Camden
in this
Oren.
half.
He works up to Guidi. Guidi, oh, intercepted by John Carroll. John Carroll on the counter here. They have numbers. Gang looking, oh. He's dispossessed by Guidi. The ball's still loose. Now finds Mikulchik. He
There's
takes a shot.
Spencer Nance with the save.
Nan's
I
got a slight touch to that, and it's going to be a corner for John Carroll. But really crucial. Mr. Clark is so not happy. He is like through the roof of unhappiness.
Again, we had Mr. Clark for our halftime commentary and analysis. It was a very deep and insightful analysis. We have a corner kick headed by Calvert Hall, and it will be headed by John Carroll. It will be a goal kick by Spencer Nance, our goalie, who has played the whole game. Great effort, but by both of the teams. Great effort by Nadens and by Florio. Excuse me.
Nan's going to take the goal kick here. Once again, Calvert Hall players nowhere close to Nattons as they look to get the ball past the midfield and just keep it over there, really. Here's Nick Benjamin. He plays to Cam. Cam finds Facetta. Facetta fighting for it one-on-one. Foul on Facetta. It really could have gone either way. I think the ref gave that ball to John Carroll because they had the inside man. Facetta was on the outside trying to fight his way in. I think that was a good call.
It was a struggle between both of the bodies. But again, just like Brady said, I believe the referee gave it. Oh, that's a push. That is a push.
That's pretty bad.
Player, but we see very sportsmanlike conduct. Very good fair play by number 11 from the John Carroll side. Good sportsmanship, and he gets a warning from the ref.
Oh, stop the clock. Barnard is injured. He's down. So
We see good sportsmanship by Gavin Green, trying to help Tyler Barnard get up. And now we see Mr. Zinn trying to get medical assistance.
you're a rugby player, Nick. I bet you're pretty fond of Mr. Zen.
Yes, definitely.
You gotta visit him pretty often.
Pretty often. Many injuries during the season, not only me, but my teammates, my rugby players. Very physical game.
Nick Long's gonna replace Barnard in the left back position. And he plays a long ball into a crowd of players. The ball lands on Facetta's feet. Here's Bender.
Cross. And John Carroll clears it, looking for a counterattack, but again it is touched by Dom Corona. It reaches Ryan Facetta's feet, and then
Here's Bender. Bender to Facetta. Facetta tries to get by Gavin Green, but he just takes it out. John Carroll's ball.
Bender, Facetta, and Garfink trying to play around with the ball, get a touch, pass.
We'll have a few subs coming on. 2 for Calvert, 1 for John Carroll.
We have
Looks like Joe Vendetta and Trevor Zincan coming on, sorry.
and James Garfink is going out. Trevor Zinkin and Joey Vendetta in.
Substitution for John Carroll, number 9, Tristan Moran. 2 substitutions for the Hall, number 19, Trevor Zincan. Number 8, Joey Vendetta.
Joey Vendetta and Trevor Zinkin fight for the ball. Great effort shown by both of the teams. Calvert Hall
Zincan takes it quickly.
reaches Ryan Facetta, protects the ball, prevents it from going out, and it will be a Calvert Hall ball. Calvert Hall throw in by Facetta.
The ball flirting around the Calvert Hall box, but John Carroll's able to clear it. Here's Moran. It's knocked out by Calvert Hall and throw in for John Carroll.
Ben Bender kicks it out and it is a throw in.
Oh my God.
That was a foul. Foul by Bobby Wells, again our player. And the ref is calling him, but
Bobby just keeps walking away.
keeps walking away, and I believe, I thought he was going to get a yellow card for walking away, but I guess ref was a little bit lenient.
Bobby Wells channeling his inner Ray Lewis.
It is a free kick.
Ow.
Jared Vogel kicks it in. Wyatt Moran has the ball now, and it passes it to the outside, top of your screens. Oh, dangerous ball, dangerous kick. And it is a John Carroll ball. Kicked out by Nick Benjamin. Great effort by this defender. We see clearly the four Calvert Hall defenders stationed where they're supposed to be. Want to make sure they don't let in more goals or have any more communicational mistakes with the goalie. Throw in by Nick Benjamin. Long throw in.
21 minutes remaining in the game. It's 1-1. If the game ends tied, we will go to a sudden death playoff. Or not playoff, sorry. Sudden death overtime. Goal kick for Carroll, Spencer Nans to take. He'll place the ball in the center of the 6-yard box. Here's John Carroll, threatening in the box. Big chance for the Patriots there, but Bobby Wells there to stop it. It'll be another corner kick for the John Carroll. Joining us for a little bit, Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark, what's your take from the first 20 minutes of this half?
We talked at halftime about Calvert Hall coming out strong. I don't think they've done so. I think John Carroll has dominated possession. Had our chances in transition. We got to just put 20 minutes of good soccer together. Good combination play from the back. Guys like Barwick and Facetta trying to do hard work, keeping the ball up top. The midfield really just kind of lacking this evening. Need better play here this next 20 minutes from Cam Oren and guys like Ben Bender. Joey Vandetta's provided some really good minutes off the bench here tonight, out here on the left wing. Trevor Zinkan has done also. Referee calls advantage here. It's got to be a foul. No, it's coming to the foot of Oren. Can he get it off his foot? No, comes to the foot of Vandetta, who can't finish.
Never did the ref reach for his whistle there.
Yeah, I thought Calvert Hall, the Calvert Hall faithful, not happy. And with 18:30 left to go here, Calvert Hall looking for a go-ahead goal.
The work rate for both teams is really picking up here. I think both teams recognize that time's running out, and if they don't want to go to overtime, which neither team really should, they got to net one real quick.
This goal kick comes past midfield. A lot of pushing and shoving, and the referee's going to call it on Black. It's going to be Hall, ball, free kick, right around the midfield line. See if Dom Corona can put one into a dangerous area. He's done so already tonight. Calvert Hall wanting to take it quick.
Looks like Nick will take it.
So Nick Long, Bobby Wells, Corona, and Nick Benjamin, the back four. Bender, Oren, Zinkan, and Vandetta, the midfield. Looks like Calvert Hall playing a 4-4-2 with both Facetta and Barwick up top. Coach Zinkan used a couple of guys, Burris, Facetta, Barwick, Sagizi in the first half. Calvert Hall hasn't really gotten anything here in this half, Brady, in the attacking third.
Nope. They had a few opportunities in the first half. Notably that header by Dylan Burris that just sailed wide. But Calvert Hall is really trying to break it open here.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they're getting close. They're really flirting with a goal, but they just haven't gotten the shots yet.
Yeah, and John Carroll was asking for a handball. Definitely hit the shoulder. Coach Zinkan screaming from the sideline about 50-50 balls. Calvert Hall's really shown no effort on 50-50 balls today. Definitely John Carroll has won the 50-50 game. Benjamin plays the foot of Bender, who has it in a dangerous area. Just one too many touches there. He had it to get off his foot right at the penalty area.
That's been an issue. Carroll has been hesitant to move the ball or shoot it.
Game getting a little chippy here. Referee's going to call that. And the Calvert Hall bench erupts as they thought they had another advantage situation. That's the second one of the afternoon. Calvert Hall's got to keep their poise here, Brady, wouldn't you say? Game getting a little chippy. Referees making some questionable calls.
Yeah, this game can go either way, really. It doesn't matter about who's a better team on paper. The way this game has been played, it's pretty 50-50.
Barwick, spurts of these energy, hopefully can spark a Calvert Hall run here. Facetta has it on the sideline. He plays back to Nick Long. Nobody moving for Nick as he plays Bender. Now Vendetta has it. He could take one here. He plays Cam. Love to see one get off his foot. He plays it out wide. Great cross. Comes to the foot of Cam. And he can't put it down, as we're going to have MIAA Abid check into the ball game with 15-13 left to go.
Thank you for joining us, Mr. Clark. And Nick Torres back with us now.
Wow, I've seen a lot of action here. As Mr. Clark was covering for me, great action by both teams.
Chipping into the hole, number 16, MIAA Abid. He replaces Brian Facetta.
For those interested in the United States national team, they're winning 3-0 right now at halftime. Here's Abid.
Mabia with the ball.
Yep, that
Apparently
his
that's
hands.
a foul.
His hands were up. That is a foul on Carroll. Good call by the ref.
John Carroll's parents are going crazy. Well, I don't know if the parents, but their fan base. We have a pretty good, mild turnout actually by both teams. Red Sea is not present. But again, we appreciate all of you listening and watching our live stream.
Here's Bender. He's got numbers. He plays the Cam. Cam takes it into the corner.
Crosses it to Mabia. Mabia is not there for the ball, and it is cleared out. Nick Benjamin with the ball now. We see Calvert Hall trying to get a goal. Desperate. The ball is played to Spencer Hernandez, who clears the ball. Great ball. Mabia Abid receives the ball. Tristan Moran wrestles with Tom Corona, and it is a John Carroll throw in. Long ball by Wyatt Moran, and it will go out.
Bobby Wells shields. It'll be a goal kick for Calvert Hall. Spencer Nance to take yet again.
We have 12 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the game, and again, score is 1-1. Oh, very risky play by Calvert Hall. Very risky, and it will be a corner kick by John Carroll. All the John Carroll players go into the box except two. And then we have again a corner kick. Which is very risky. Takes a corner kick, very high ball. Outside the box. Calvert Hall clears it. And it is a counter attack by Calvert Hall, carries the ball. Wrongful pass though. Recovers. Plays a corner.
Here's Vendetta.
Joey with the long ball. It is recovered by John Carroll. Tries to play a through ball. Nick Benjamin. What a great ball. It is a cross. And for Mabia beat, that's a push. And it is a foul by John Carroll. We've seen a lot of pushing and more body play in the second half of the game. Of course, teams get more desperate for scoring since it's almost the end.
Just 10 minutes left, yeah.
Yes. So both teams want to win the game.
Fortunately from Carroll, we've seen a lot of life lately. The Balls spend more and more time in their offensive half, and they're just going to keep working. Yeah, that sails over the goal. Mr. Clark not happy again.
Very stressful game. And I believe we have a sub. Mr. Wahoo, I will try to speak louder for you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your feedback. And again, when we have a Calvert.
Oh, come on. I don't know about
Counterattack.
that. They call that all sides. Looks pretty borderline to me.
You know, those type of plays are very hard to call when there's only one side referee. In international soccer, there's two sometimes.
Yeah.
Or like games in the Champions League or important tournaments like that, there are two at each side. So if one makes a mistake, the other one can correct them or at least discuss the play. But again, the referees have a very important job, and sometimes they are underappreciated. They do a very great job. It's very hard to be a referee, not just in soccer, but in every sport, I believe. It's hard to keep everyone happy.
Yeah, definitely. Here's Nick Benjamin. He gets past one John Carroll player. 2 and 3. He's tripped up. No foul call, though, and John Carroll's on the counter.
It is recovered
No
by
foul.
Calvert.
Here's Dom Corona. It's going to be a goal kick for John Carroll.
Tries to kick it out, but it hits off Dom Corona. Tyler Russo was the one who tried to kick that out. But again, it bounced off Corona, and it is a goal kick by John Carroll. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in this half and in the game. Bobby Wells clears the ball. And again, we have Calvert possession.
Here's Sean Barwick. He plays out wide to Trevor. Oh!
Trevor Zinkin, what a shot to the corner of the right part of the goal. Great shot by Trevor Zinkin, saved by Florio, excuse me. And then we will have a corner kick from the far side of your screens by Calvert. 6 minutes, 55 seconds left in this half. It is getting interesting. It's a corner kick. Trevor Zinkin tries to dribble off the player, and it is kicked out. Throw in. Tries to do a quick throw in, but thinks over again. Long throw in. Goes in the box. And
Oh my goodness!
misses it.
Barwick sailed that just over. Probably the best chance they've gotten all game.
will be a throw-in for the John Carroll Patriots. Again, would like to give a big shout out to all our listeners, especially to Mr. Ewok Hugh. We have a great game going on again. 5 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this half. Calvert Hall regains possession of the ball. Now they attack. Through the top side of their screens. Oh, and it is out. We would like to thank everyone that supported our magazine drive. Calvert Hall's magazine drive, which has had a great success. We have an update, 3 minutes, 55 seconds remaining in this half.
Here's
Score
Casella.
is 1-1. Dangerous kick by John Carroll against Nick Benjamin. And the ref gives the John Carroll player a warning and signals where the ball should be placed for the free kick.
Bender whips it in. Ball finds him again. Another chance to cross.
Yet another cross. And
The ball is just, I was speechless there. I don't know what just happened. But somehow, Calvert Hall did not score.
we have a through pass that doesn't work out with lack of communication by Calvert Hall players.
Two minutes left in the game. This is the pure definition of crunch time. Game tied up. It could go either.
We have a great ball, through ball, throw in.
Here's Barwick.
He's tripped up
that's
by
gotta
the
be a foul.
John Carroll players. It is a close chance for Calvert Hall, saved by the John Carroll players once again, which have done a very, very good job on their defense. It's a cross. There
Skied by
There
Facetto.
seems to be a penalty, a holding by John Carroll.
Goal kick for Florio. He sends it down the field. John
Ladies
Carroll
and
looking for a
gentlemen.
final attack with just 45 seconds left. Calvert Hall now with a chance. This could be it.
We have the last play by Calvert Hall, an offensive play by Nick Benjamin, carries the ball through the field, reaches the box, passes it to the middle, leaps at the ball, and tries to get a shot or a pass. It is a corner kick, and I believe that with this, the game will end. It is a quick corner kick by Calvert Hall. Quick corner kick, 10 seconds left. What a...
Yeah, it
not
was
a good
rushed.
pass.
All right, free
That is
soccer,
game.
overtime.
It is overtime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Again, 0 minutes, 0 seconds remaining in this half. Cardinals 1, John Carroll 1.
We're going to take a quick step out. 4 minutes till overtime starts. We'll be right back.
Ladies.
We're back. 10-minute overtime period between Calvert Hall and John Carroll. It's 1-1 right now. Pretty exciting stuff, right, Nick?
Yes, of course. Very intense game. Very good plays amongst the two teams. And I believe it will be very intense.
Yeah, Calvert Hall really needs a win here. They cannot fall to a squad of John Carroll. They really expected to come here and take care of business, but it hasn't really worked out that way. Even they scored a goal in the first 2 minutes. We all expected, this might be a cakewalk, but credit to John Carroll. They've been doing pretty good.
The ball is cleared out, and the reachers Goucher Boulevard. Calvert Hall maintains possession of the ball in the midfield, it is a through ball and a shot right to the goalie, Calvert Hall tries to score, but it is cleared out by John Carroll's number 10. Jay Krieger has been absolutely amazing in the game.
The ball still in the box.
It is a shot.
It is crazy
goalie.
how many opportunities the Cardinals have had. And John Carroll's defense just holding them down, really. Foul on John Carroll. Quick free kick from Nick Long. He finds Nick Benjamin. Benjamin goes up the field with space. He lays it off to Cannon Oren.
And switches it.
Here's Bobby Wells. Bobby to Nick Long. Nick Long has options in the box.
Crosses. Facetta almost with the head.
Here's
and
Cam.
it is a shot of Camden Oren.
And he hit that one on the putty hill.
Things are getting very intense up in the booth and down in the field, in the pitch. People are getting stressed out. People are getting exasperated. And then we have a new substitution by John Carroll.
I don't know if I'd call Mr. Clark unhappy right now, but he's very stressed. He's a very faithful man when it comes to this game.
We have a substitution by John Carroll. Number 13, Jared Vogel. Comes in for Stevie Lucha, number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. And the score is still 1-1. Calvert Hall.
Here's Oren. He lays it off to Nick Benjamin. Nick Benjamin with the opportunity to cross or put it in the corner.
Steps over their ball.
Dribble.
He is grabbed.
That did not please Mr. Clark. Here's Bender. Takes a shot. Sails over.
In football, that would have been good.
2 new substitutions for Calvert Hall. Looks like Trevor Zincan and Kyler Barnard coming on. Zincan and Barnard. 3. 5 minutes left. We're halfway through this overtime period. That ball went out of bounds. Calvert Hall throw-in. Zincan to take. Burris really did well to hustle and earn that ball back.
Switches the ball. Very great plays by Calvert Hall. But then we have a counterattack. Oh! We have a big foul.
That's going to be a yellow card.
Jake Krieger will receive a yellow
Card on number 10, Jake Krieger. Yeah, number 3. Francesco Buontempo comes in for Calvert Hall, or John Carroll, sorry. Substitution for John Carroll, number 3, Francesco Buontempo. He replaces Jake Krieger.
Trevor Zinkin fouling the ball. And it goes out as a John Carroll ball. Thrown by number 6, Luke Serpelli, who has done an insanely good job with his teammates. Nick Benjamin uses his body a little to try to intercept the ball. John Carroll has a chance. Shot, and it is a goal. It is a John Carroll goal. Spencer Nens tries to save it, but he thought it was going out
Goal scored by Hayden
through
Gang.
the far post.
This game is over. John Carroll wins. I'm Brady Organt.
And I'm Nick Torres.
We'll be back next Friday when Calvert Hall takes on McDonough at 7 p.m. Gilman at 7 p.m.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks
Good
for
night.
watching.
Thanks for watching.